Hello, my name is Liza, and today I'd like to share with you my inspiration for my coastal farmhouse tea light holder. It doesn't look anything like my inspiration, but that's all it was inspiration. What you're going to need from the Dollar Tree is one of these vases, a bag of shells, some nautical rope. By the way, it's now 7 feet when you go to the store. Some Mod Podge. Some sand. I'm lucky to live in Florida, so this is Florida sand from our beach. Some painter's tape. And to give it that farmhouse feel, a buffalo check ribbon. One of these tall tea light holders. And a tea light. This one I had in my stash. It was red, that's why I was using it. And in an emergency, you might need some Play-Doh, also from the Dollar Tree. The first thing I did was I masked off a portion of my vase, and then I slathered the bottom portion with Mod Podge. I made it a little on the thick side because we're going to be starting to add some sand. First, I was just like drizzling it on it like you were a shaker of glitter, but I had sand all over my craft table. And then I got smart and I just dumped a pile of sand down and then made it like a little mountain. I was playing in the sandbox. And then I started to just roll the sand onto the vase, or the vase onto the sand. So when you get good coverage, you might have to add a little bit of Mod Podge in between, and you're happy with it. We're going to let it dry and then put another coat of Mod Podge on top so that the sand doesn't start blowing all over the place when your project is done. So here you can see I gave it a really good covering with the Mod Podge. Mine was glossy, and it really didn't matter because most of it is covered, but I wish I would have picked up the non-glossy. Then I took my bag of shells, and they're actually 3 different sizes, so I separated them because I wanted to, since the bottom of the vase is smaller, I used the smaller shells. With hot glue, I put down 2 of the smaller shells, and then with the space small enough or big enough for the larger shell. And then I hot glued that shell on, and then I proceeded to go all around the base of the vase. Just make sure that you're not going lower than the bottom because you want it to stand level. And then I went to the second row, and I again repeated the process. Now I only had the medium and large shells left, so that's why it looks a little bigger. Then for the coastal feel, I added some nautical rope. I just added it with hot glue, and I did 4 rows. To achieve a farmhouse look, I made a small little ribbon out of my gingham check, and I attached it to my tea light long stem tea light holder with a glue dot, and then I plopped my tea light holder inside my vase and saw that the inside of the vase is actually not level, and that's where the Play-Doh came to be. And it's not really this color, but I have granddaughters who like to mix, and it makes me cringe with my OCD. But anyway, I took a ball of the Play-Doh, and then I put it on the cap because I'm working on paper here, so I didn't want to have it stick to the paper. So that's the only reason the cap is there. And then I stood my glass down on top of it, and I flattened it up, and then I put it inside my vase and then wiggled it until I got it to stand straight. And now the Play-Doh will dry hard-ish and it will stand straight up. And that's my project. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give my video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and as always, if you aren't a subscriber, please consider doing so. I'll be back again soon with another project. Please take care.